By a show of hands, how many of you are excited about watching the news today? Can't wait to go downstairs and watch the news. Anybody? Any hands? I'm looking across the room. I see no hands but mine. Oh, Will is. All right, great, Will. I'm going to put my hand down. I'm not excited about either. I get so much angst over watching the TV today, especially the news, between arguments in politics, social unrest, the protests, the COVID situation, all these things just absolutely physically and mentally drain me. And not only that, watching it on the news, it's in social media. I hear it when I go to the grocery store. People talk about it at church. I can't get away from it. Everywhere we go, there are things that are absolutely today just things that we just drives us crazy, and they're causing so much unrest in us. And I believe the things that cause us so much unrest are these things that we cannot control. I believe it's healthy for us to step back and think about these situations. There's situations in which we have some control, some situations in which we have no control, in some situations we have complete control. And I'd like to share a little bit about each one of those situations. For me personally, a situation in which I had some control was this spring. I decided to plant some tomato seeds. I picked out some great tomato seeds. I love cherry tomatoes. I picked out some great seeds, put in some pots. I got some really good organic soil. I put the seeds in those pots with the soil. I watered them. I've got a rain barrel. I've got good rainwater. I put them in a great place that they'd get sunlight and sit and wait for those seeds to become plants. Now, the problem is I don't have control over the seeds. Do you know that not every seed actually germinates? So I had control over the dirt, I had control over the water and the access to sunlight, but I did not control seeds. So if I had some plants that did not actually come up or did not germinate, I can't be that upset because I did not control the seed. There are also situations in which we have no control. I want you to think about a colonoscopy. Just real quickly, how many of you have actually had a colonoscopy before? By show of hands, please. Anyone? Got a few. Thank you. For those who have had a colonoscopy, I want to remind you, and for those who haven't, I want to give you a few details. The day before your procedure, you're asked to drink water and clear fluids all day long. Then about 5 o'clock, they ask you to take one of two bottles and to drink that bottle. So let's just say about 5 o'clock, you get that bottle and you drink it down. And you think, well, there's nothing going on here. There's nothing happening. I think I'll just go ahead and stop this procedure, call back the colonoscopy folks and tell them I'm not coming tomorrow. And then you get a rumble way down in your tummy. Can I assure you at this point in time, you have no control over your cleanse. You're going to get cleansed. You do not control it at that point in time. The control is out of your hands. But lastly, there are things in which we have complete control. Last year, I decided that this svelte body needed some shedding of pounds. I decided to shed 10 pounds between Memorial Day and Labor Day last year. Now, in that process, there are a few things that I needed to do. I needed to lay off the sugars, control my portions, drink more water, exercise more, and rest. You know, in all those situations, I had complete control. I had complete control how much I ate, how many times I drank water during the day, and the exercise that I would actually give myself. I had complete control over that whole situation. So when you think about these times of unrest that we all experience them, right? We all experience it. There's none of us, unless you live in Iraq or way out in the middle of nowhere, you're going to experience these situations, right? And I think it's healthy for us to invest time and energy in the situations in which we have control. And I think it is very unhealthy for us to invest time and energy into situations in which we have no control. So Won't you join me by doing two things? First of all, take that remote, throw it away, get rid of the remote. Second thing, eat more tomatoes.